From all of history until right now, there has never been a better time for you to educate your child at home. Hi, I'm Christine and welcome. Today's topic is teaching styles. And if you feel a little bit worried because you don't know what teaching styles are, don't you worry about that at all, because I'm going to explain everything that you need to know. Now, you might have heard terms like kinesthetic learner or visual learner or audio learner, because these are words that are used to describe how a child might learn. Not just a child, how a person might learn. And as teachers, we are told that we need to take this into account when we are teaching the children, when we are presenting lessons to them. We are supposed to take that into account. Now, the truth is, it's more or less impossible to take these things into account for a lot of different reasons. First of all, there's a classroom full of children, and every child is an individual. And it is just not possible to cater to all 30 children in the class. On top of that, as the lesson progresses, the way of learning, the way of teaching actually might change. Lessons are dynamic, they have lots of different elements to them, and this might mean that the learning style changes halfway through. And on top of that, depending on which lesson is being taught, what the subject is, that can also affect the teaching and learning style. Now, here's the big thing. Teachers, when they make a lesson plan, they make it for the middle of the road. They don't make it for your child. They don't make it for any particular child. They make it for a class, for a corporate entity. And what that means is the teaching and learning style is the one that suits the teacher best. And it might be that also suits a certain group of children. In fact, that almost certainly will be the case because, as I said, the lesson is dynamic and the teacher is communicating with the class and the class is communicating back to the teacher. And if the teacher is not getting any reasonable feedback from the class, well, the teacher knows, I've made a mess here. This is not working. So the style of teaching will suit the teacher and, let's say, the majority of the class. And of course, what then happens to a child who's not suited to that style of learning, they miss out. Okay, now, this takes us back to what happens in the home. You know your child best. You know your child a whole lot better than the teacher knows your child. And because the child is your child, you're probably quite alike. And therefore, there'll be particular teaching and learning styles that suit you and your child. And the teacher, who is almost certainly not related to your child, sometimes it does happen that there are family members in the class, but it's very unusual. There's absolutely no reason why there should be any similarities between the teacher and your child. So, no matter what teaching and learning style you choose to use, and by the way, you don't need to label it, you don't need to think about a teaching and learning style. What you need to think about is, how do I adapt what I'm trying to tell my child to my child's needs? And by the way, you're the best person to do that. You are going to be much better at that than the teacher. So, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about the concept of teaching and learning styles at home. Just concentrate on how best you, using your already great relationship with your child, to teach your child, to see your child learn and grow. And that is so much better than anything that can happen in a classroom. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and follow the link below if you want to visit our website. Bye for now.